Hey guys, Josh from Solution Based. We're going to talk about primary, secondary piping. I'm just going to give you guys an overview. I am going to go back and do another video on the whiteboard, give you the specifics, some distances, some things to look out for. But I just want for young techs, maybe not so young techs, if you've been a plumber and you haven't done so much heating, understanding this often scares guys. They don't understand how it works. And they end up getting themselves in trouble when they try to install a boiler that requires this, and many more of them are starting to require this type of piping arrangement. What we have here is simply the supply right here and the return right here from the boiler side feeding into a manifold with its own circulator. And what that does is keep constant flow over top of this heat exchanger. When we get into high efficiency aluminum heat exchangers especially, even some of my cast iron 90%ers want this for this exact reason. They want a ton of water flow because you have a huge flame on a smaller water volume. Our water volumes are getting smaller and smaller as boilers get more efficient, and so water flow becomes it went from a third priority to now a first priority because less water flow, bigger flame, more requirement to keep that water moving very quickly, or you end up damaging the unit. So, and that's what this primary piping does. This circulator's only job is to keep water racing over that heat exchanger. And then we have the system piping, which is this up here, and here's your circulators for that are then delivering the heating out to the system. So I wanted you guys to see an example of it. This is one that we just did in a large stone home in southeastern Pennsylvania. So I'll go over some, different system components: spiral vent, your boiler pump, system pumps. This is your Watts 9D autofill. That's how water gets into the boiler. But I'm going to do some videos. As you can see, there's isolation on all of this entire system. Everywhere we have a component that has a rate of failure, we have isolation there. So that for the customer's sake, this is a 2-hour drain down and fill up in this giant radiator home with a lot of water in it. So we put in isolation flanges so that we can shut these off, pull this circ, put it back in with almost no downtime. That's, saves the customer in the long term and us aggravation when you have a house this big. So primary, secondary piping. So, and I will get you guys a drawing on the whiteboard to explain what is happening in here so that you guys can do this with some understanding. Thank you.